Welcome back, you guys. Today I'm going to be giving one of you the chance to be winning the sniping bot from a few videos ago. We did have a few entries and they are still included, but if you guys can get your entries in today from today's video, drop a comment down below. You will get triple entries, so a much greater chance. Make sure to, of course, subscribe while you're here, and if you do want some coins in a quicker way, well, so if you guys are sick of losing at FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description and let's get into it. So we're going to start off with FUT birthday. Now, of course, if you don't have 13k, there will be methods for you underneath the 10k barrier, but if you do want to make yourself some quick coins, go play some squad battles or div rivals games and you'll have the coins for it. Now, obviously, you can do a club gut as well, which is where you go through your managers, your badges and your club emblems, things like that, and sell those off too. Now, your Ray here, as you can see, he goes for about 14,000 coins. Now, what is good is, I don't know if you guys can tell, but he's very easily sniped. Now, we've got that one for 14 there. Obviously, unfortunately, I've got a transfer market full of players, so it does boot us out of the market, but you can take it down to 12,750. So minimum profit off of these guys is going to be, I think, 500 coins or just under 500 coins per card. You got a 12,750 there. We've seen a few 12s while I was preparing and setting up the filters here, so you've definitely got options with those as well. They are difficult to snipe on the basis that there's a lot of people sniping them, but because of the amount of this card that is available, I mean, if you've got a bot, you're absolutely laughing, you'll make an absolute ton of him. Aside from that, if you're just doing it by hand, honestly, he's not really that difficult to get. You might miss a few, but because there's so many going up, you're still going to make a ton. One for you guys with less coins: gold rare defender, England and Chelsea. So for this one, you've got Reece James, you've got Chilwell, and I think it is just those two, but it's a very simple filter, and I do have another one very similar. I just want to show you somewhere, if you do have less coins, and I'm showing you a load of filters which are a little bit harder, I want to get you to the point where you can do those too. That is why we do these as 0 to 500Ks or 0 to a mil, because I'm showing you how to make the coins. Now this guy here, we're going to whack him up for 1.4, I'd say. EA tax on that 70 coins. You got 330 coin profit there, which isn't too bad at all. And the other filter that's similar that works really well to this one, Premier League, you want to move up to forward. Man City, same filter in terms of, you know, England, etc. But we've got Foden and Grealish on this one, so a little bit better. Now, moving up a little bit in the rankings there, we will be on the Premier League, but we're going to go to Aston Villa, and we are just going to go for their special cards, because they've had a blinder with special cards this season. There is an absolute ton. You've got Bailey, you've got quite a few Douglas Luiz special cards as well, and they're all set up, I think, just above the 20k mark there. You've got some at 25, so we've got quite a good opportunity to make some profit off of these bad boys. Pushing it down to 24 there. We've got the one Leon Bailey. Have we got much at 24,500? Nothing there. 25 is... Okay, so 25 is the kind of sell point. EA tax on that is going to be 1,250, and we want to make 750 coins there. So 23 gets us 750 coins. Obviously, if you want a K, just knock it down that one bit further. That one there is obviously what's 1,250 coin profit. So definitely not something to complain about. Really easy filter, and we've literally snagged a profit snipe pretty much straight away there. Now, a bit of a rogue one that we can do, but you do need a little bit more coinage for, is FUT birthday icon. Now, some of these are as low as 200k right now. So as you can see, you've got Rush here and you've got Roy Costa at 219, 250. Now, if we go over to FUTBin and have a look at the minimum for our Roy Costa here, it's 50,000 coins. So very similar to the standard icon minimum. Now, you can see the cheapest on the market right now, I think, was 214. So EA tax on what should be a 220 sale, 10%. So obviously it's about 220 be 22, and then half that, so it's 11k. So we realistically need to be grabbing them to sell them at 220. We realistically need to be grabbing them here for 11k under, so it would be 109. That's no profit. I would say we want to make, I would say 200k is probably fair, because it's quite a round number. I feel like quite a lot will probably be listed. You've got Rush and you've got Costa there, so you've got two players who, if you snag either of them on this filter, you're absolutely laughing, because it is a ridiculous profit, I would say, a ridiculously easy profit. You're making 10k in a matter of seconds. Now it is down to what is packed. I think supposedly from what I've seen, these icons are more packable than regular icons, so you should have a good chance of that. We'll put it at 202 just in case people just put it over the 200 mark. We got a 201. We've got a 201. That is absolutely unreal. So very nice snipe there. As you can see, the minimum very low on these cards, but we'll get that listed up for, I'd say, if we just do an EA tax calculator, this right here is 6,100 coins profit. Little under what we said there, 218 instead of 220. It's going to get it sold a little bit quicker. I mean, I don't think it's going to get sold that quick, but our Uray is already sold as well. So that kind of shows how quickly these bad boys are listing and going up there. Now for the next one, got a little bit of an interesting one, bit of a rogue filter. We haven't really looked at these cards in a little while. One of you guys dropped me a DM, said to give it a try. I think someone said they saw it earlier today, which is brilliant. Obviously, always, I'm not going to lie, love the help from you guys because it is a little bit harder to get the filters out these days, and having a little bit of a hand from you guys is absolutely wonderful. You've got a few options here. You can just do it as France, or you can go League 1 France. So on the France section, we got the 26, it seems to be the minimum here. 26 would be about right. So 26. That one's a little bit under, I think. So I'd say 27 for the sell-on. EA tax is going to be 1,350. So you go down to here. That's about 150 coin profit. So at 25k, you're making like 650 near 700 coins per card. Obviously, you can push it down a little bit further if you want to make more card. And that's just down to you. More per card. That's just down to you guys. If you need that extra bit or would rather have that extra bit of profit, you're more than welcome to it. You've just got to push that down a little bit further. Obviously, similar filter. If we move it over to League 1, not much you need to change there, but you've just got CO, Soko and Payet, so just a little bit of a higher price there. Now there isn't really many other FUT birthday filters, but the only other one that really is possible that actually could make you some big coins is Bernardo Silva and Felix. Now I know this sounds insane because both of these are an incredible amount right now, but they are snipeable. So if you have yourself around 1 million coins here, you can do this filter. Now you'd obviously have to cover a 50k EA tax, which means you'd have to get basically a 70 or 80k under buy now. But if you find a Felix, you're absolutely laughing, and you've got potential to get Bernardo as well. Now I'm not going to leave you there as a finisher. I will give you a final that is a little bit better than that. We're going to go over to La Liga Santander. We're going to go to minimum of 10,250, and we're going to go goalkeeper. For the likes of this one, you do have the specials there which you can remove quite easily. If you do want to remove them, you can set this as a gold rare filter. You'll be looking at Ter Stegen, Oblak and Courtois. I don't know if anyone noticed, but Ter Stegen has a new face in game, which is really weird. It's like a very odd, I don't know why, it just doesn't look right. He looks like he's AI generated. He doesn't look real. But we've got 28k for the sell on these bad boys. We've not really looked at this as a filter with all of them before. We've done a few varying filters with the keepers there, but 29k for the sell on. EA tax is about 1.5k there. So if we go down to 27, you're making about 600 or 700 coins because it's just under the 1.5k EA tax there. So you're making a little bit more than kind of that there. So it's not too bad at all. Now if you have enjoyed the video, obviously make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe if you're new. I know that the trading videos, obviously EA aren't bringing enough out, so it is getting to, I suppose, a dry out where we can't produce as much in terms of filters that are new. So what I will be doing is diversifying the content a bit. We're going to have some squad building showdowns esque kind of videos with more squads and things like that to give you guys a bit more variety, and I have a full ultimate trading guide coming out tomorrow. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow.